Today became one of the most memorable moments for the ARMY around the world. A sweet surprise came when two of BTS's most beloved members, Jimin and Jungkook, were spotted strolling casually around Seoul, enjoying their free time. This moment is in the spotlight not only because BTS is a global phenomenon, but also because Jimin and Jungkook are currently serving military duty, so their public appearances are rare. As we know, military life in South Korea is quite strict, especially for public figures like BTS. Demands from the country that men between the ages of 18 and 28 be conscripted for about 18 to 21 months are part of a routine that is hard to avoid by all men in Korea, including K-pop idols. However, in the midst of such an energy-draining routine, a relaxing moment like this is something that ARMY and fans are eagerly anticipating. That on this warm day, Jimin and Jungkook were spotted walking around Seoul's famous shopping district. Their appearance is quite different from the formal and assertive impression they're used to showing during their service in the military. With a more casual style, both looked very relaxed, as if they were going through a normal day like any other citizen. This is a proof that behind the glitter of the entertainment world, there's still ordinary people who need time to unwind and relax. The warmth of that day was even more evident as they laughed together, seen joking with each other along the way. Both were carrying bags of groceries, showing that they really enjoyed the time to shop, perhaps buy some things they wanted or as a keepsake from the day of rest. Seeing their close interaction, many fans were moved because the friendly relationship between Jimin and Jungkook never faded, even though they were now in a tough time as soldiers. It didn't take long for fans who happened to be around the location to immediately share the moment on social media. They look so happy and relaxed. This is a very rare sight we have seen since they were drafted into the ARMY. One ARMY member wrote on Twitter, "The photos, which soon spread across various social media platforms such as Instagram, Twitter, and Weverse, show how Jimin and Jungkook continue to exude their charm despite being far from glamorous stage life. In the midst of this break from military service, Jimin and Jungkook still couldn't avoid the spotlight. Many fans have praised them, not only for their physical appearance that looks fresh and full of smiles, but also for the honesty they show as ordinary people. They show a more personal side, a side that we may rarely see in front of the camera or stage. This further reinforces that even though they are global superstars, they are still human beings who live life in a simple way when they have the opportunity. Although the day was full of laughter and happiness, many fans began to speculate about what they might have bought while shopping. Some soldiers suspect that the items they carry may be used for personal projects or even gifts for other BTS members who are currently serving in the military. However, until now there is no exact confirmation of this. Speculation continues to grow among fans, and this adds to the curiosity of the two BTS members' personal lives. The military leave granted to Jimin and Jungkook became a precious moment, not only for them as individuals, but also for the ARMY. Fans were finally able to catch a glimpse of their idol's laid-back life, which had been sealed off due to his busy schedule and state obligations. Many hoped that Jimin and Jungkook would enjoy their time off to the fullest, given how tough the demands they had to undergo in the military. This moment also serves as a reminder to fans that even though they are K-pop idols, Jimin and Jungkook are still ordinary humans who lead normal lives on the sidelines of their busy schedules. A few hours after their appearance, social media was immediately filled with photos taken by fans. The impression left by Jimin and Jungkook while walking around Seoul is the impression of happiness and togetherness. No one can doubt that the friendship between them remains close, although they now have to separate for a while from life as members of the most popular boy group in the world. In addition, the interaction between Jimin and Jungkook during their break also brought happiness to ARMY, who had longed for BTS. Although they are currently serving their mandatory military service, fans still hope that these moments of togetherness will continue in the future, when they have all completed their military duty. Many soldiers felt that a moment like this was a good sign, that despite the difficult times, BTS still maintains strong relationships among its members, and they will return with greater strength after completing their country duties. One of the most impressive things about this moment is how Jimin and Jungkook managed to maintain a balance between their personal lives and careers. Although they are under pressure as public figures, both are able to create small moments that show their humanist side. ARMY, who has always supported them, understands that her idol needs time to rest and recharge after a busy life. Moments like this are highly appreciated by fans, and they continue to show their love and support at every step taken by BTS, or ARMY. Fans have always been known as the most loyal and enthusiastic fans. The support given to each member of BTS is always amazing, both when they are at the peak of their careers and when they're going through difficult times like this conscription. When photos of Jimin and Jungkook together spread online, hashtags such as hashtag Jimin Jungkook shopping and hashtag BTS on leave immediately became a trend on various social media platforms. This enthusiasm reflects how strong the bond between BTS and ARMY is, even in the simplest of moments. Nevertheless, some fans are still curious about what Jimin and Jungkook will be doing during the rest of their leave. Some ARMY hope that this moment is not the only moment of togetherness that they can see during the leave. There is hope that other BTS members will also join in this moment, creating greater togetherness between them. This article is only a small part of the whole story that can be developed into a longer one. To reach the 80,000-word length of the article, further development of other small details, such as Jimin and Jungkook's personal experiences during the draft, responses from fans in various countries, and how this moment affects the ARMY community more deeply. This article can be supplemented with various speculations related to BTS's future projects, interviews from fans, to their friendship history that can affect the way they look at the moment together. The moment of togetherness between Jimin and Jungkook also opens a new chapter on how fans support their artists through every phase of life. In the world of K-pop, the period of conscription is often considered a challenging period, not only for artists but also for fans. For almost 2 years, fans had to be willing to wait for their idol to complete the state duty that is obligatory for every man in South Korea. However, instead of being passive, ARMY, BTS's fan community, has always been active in showing their support in various ways, as seen in Jimin and Jungkook's moment. Their every move during their break from the military was celebrated by fans. The circulating photos, complete with various fan reactions on social media, are proof that even in difficult times, the relationship between artists and fans remains strong. In fact, little moments like these are often a reminder of the emotional bond forged over the years between BTS and ARMY. More than just supporting from a distance, the ARMY is also involved in a variety of positive activities to show their love. Some fans created artwork inspired by Jimin and Jungkook's moment together. They create digital illustrations, memes, and even compilation videos that combine photos of their togetherness with footage from BTS' past. Activities like this not only show how deep their love and appreciation for BTS is, but also the incredible creativity and commitment of fans in keeping the spirit of fandom alive, even though their idols are serving state obligations.